Hi, I'm Sydney.
I'm Andrew.
And my name is Brianna, and today we will be discussing the sculpture of Jowo rinpoche. Jowo meaning statue and rinpoche meaning precious one. This sculpture can be found in the Jonghang Temple in Lost Tibet. This Buddha was believed to have been sculpted by the celestial architect Vishnukarma in India during the early to middle 7th century and during the Buddha's lifetime. It is also said that this sculpture was brought to Tibet in 641 CE by the Chinese princess Lingcheng Gongchu as dowry for her marriage with the Emperor Chongsen Gampo. The temple was then constructed to house the image. To this day, the Jowo rinpoche is still the most sacred Buddha image in Tibet, and many citizens of Tibet aim to visit it once in their lifetime because it is believed to have been blessed by Buddha himself.
There are lots of symbols throughout the sculpture that represent many things, such as historical events, transformation, and abilities of Buddha. The deer and wheel motifs represent Buddha's first sermon. The earlobes of the sculpture represent hope of transformation, and gold represents Buddha's ability to glow like the sun. Also, the sculpture could be dressed in different outfits for different events or seasons. The Buddha's positioning also holds many representations that reflect their religious beliefs. Buddha's left hand is in the position of meditation, also known as Mondura. His right hand, touching the ground, is gesturing the calling the earth to witness.
The design of the temple and structure also clearly reflect the Buddhist cultural beliefs. Pilgrims came to visit the tomb, circumambulate the temple as part of the pilgrimage, and after circumambulating the exterior, the pilgrims made way to the main hall, which held the Buddha. He is held in a powerful position that consists of many symbols. He is wearing a monk's robe and acts as Buddha's proxy after departing from the world. Because of this particular Buddha is labeled the most sacred and accurate representation of Buddha by his followers. The temple itself is large with many halls and rooms to flaunt the king's power and wealth. Parts of the temple were made of precious materials such as gold to also display his wealth.
The Jowo rinpoche has various similarities with other pieces from different time periods and locations. For example, the statue has over-the-top decorations with jewels, gold, and other objects just like the Indian Buddhist art. But this connection is not a surprise because the Jowo rinpoche was made in India. Another cross-cultural connection is between the Greek and Chinese cultures displaying the sacred sculptures in a religious setting.
Apollo of Vienna is a piece by the Etruscans that displays the story of Apollo going and looking for his sister Artemis's deer, which was taken by Hercules. It was also a sculpture made of terracotta. It was displayed on the top of the Temple of Minerva, which was a temple that had statues on the top, which was different from normal temples in the way that the statues were on the top instead of inside. The Apollo of Vienna and the Jowo are similar in the way that they display godlike or religious figures. They also both had sacred statues that were put in or on the temples.
Now you can come home to your families and discuss the significance of the Jowo rinpoche, from the symbolism within the Buddha and the temple to the cross-cultural connections created through this piece. With the knowledge you were just given, you can now create your own representation about the piece to post on YouTube for all the world to see. Good night, America!